Hey guys, James here at Jarashut. I've got a DVD update for you and expect a lot more of these to come because I've got a whole backload of DVDs I still haven't shown you, plus a lot of films coming in the mail, and I mean a lot of films, so expect DVD updates for the near and present future. Anyway, I'm sure you've noticed my whole intro thing there, my promo for R.O.T. If you don't know what R.O.T is, definitely check them out. They're called Reign of Terror. It's basically a social networking community of horror-related channels, and we're going to be sharing videos back and forth. Really cool concept. We're also united against haters, which is another cool aspect to it. So check out R.O.T if you haven't already. It should be in the description box in either one of these directions. But yeah, really cool ideas. So check out R.O.T. Anyway, I'll get straight into this. First one up is the 2-disc collector's edition of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is the Philip Kaufman 1978 version. Definitely my favourite adaptation of this very famous story. There's about 3 or 4 other versions of this out there. I just think this one's kind of a cut above the rest. Definitely more intelligent, and it's just got really good pacing. Kind of bubbles along throughout the whole movie, keeps you interested, gets increasingly more tense. Just a really cool film. This one, as I said, is a pretty famous story. You've probably seen one of the other versions, if not all of them. We've got basically an alien invasion type storyline. It's a bit more intelligently handled than it may sound. The aliens in this are kind of organic plant-like creatures, and that's how they spread the disease. It's kind of transferred from people, and it's this invisible force which is really hard to combat, and that introduces some really interesting stuff into the storyline because it's an invisible force. It also has a lot of paranoia in the storyline, not knowing if if your friend's infected. So in a way, it's kind of like a zombie film. But yeah, an excellent movie. One of my all-time favourite horror films, and has one of my all-time favourite endings to a horror film. With Donald Sutherland. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about, with the finger. But yeah, it's excellent movie. Yeah, just superb. So check it out if you haven't seen it. I consider it a staple of the horror genre. Yeah, it's a more sci-fi tinged horror film, but it's still a horror movie to me. Yeah, special feature wise, we've got a commentary by Philip Kaufman, Revisitors from Outer Space, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Pod featurette, Practical Magic, the Special Effects Pod featurette, The Man Behind the Scream Sound Effects Pod featurette, The Invasion Will Be Televised, the Cinematography Pod featurette, and trailers and all that kind of thing. So great release here, definitely worth upgrading for. We've also got about a 12-page booklet in here with some information on the making of the movie. And yeah, just a really well done release, and a really good film. So check out Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Next up, we've got Raw Meat. This one's from the 70s. It also goes by the alternate title of Deathline. Yeah, it's from 1973. It's directed by Gary Sherman. He'd go on to make Dead and Buried. Like Dead and Buried, it's just a really well-directed movie. He shows some talent in this one. I think it was his feature debut. And yeah, he's Gary Sherman's a very well-rounded director. He definitely knows how to film shots. We've got a really impressive one, continuous dolly shot that goes for about 7 minutes, and it's kind of astounding when you're watching it. So really well directed movie. We've got Donald Pleasance in here and Christopher Lee, a great British cast in this one. It takes place in the London underground tunnels, and we've got a cannibalistic enclave community kind of living in the tunnels. And yes, you've probably seen this before in the recent film Creep, which ripped this film totally off. But yeah, this is definitely a step above that movie. It's just blows that film out of the water. Really well done. If you haven't seen it, check it out. This is the MGM release from the States. No special features save for a trailer, I think, but definitely worth still picking up because the movie's that good. So check out Raw Meat. Yeah, we've got Demon Seed, and this one stars Julie Christie. It's from 1977. This one is, I guess you could say, it's very similar to Videodrome. So we've got a storyline that kind of introduces technology and eroticism and kind of yeah, all these weird Freudian conventions in it. We've also got the consciousness and all that kind of thing. It's basically about this artificial intelligence which is running this house, and he becomes aware of himself. He wants to his subconscious kicks in and all that kind of thing. So it's got all these philosophical elements to the storyline, really intelligent and kind of cerebral. So he becomes aware of himself and he wants to conceive a child with a woman. And yeah, so from that you can judge it's a pretty weird film, but it's really well done again. Really strange and bizarre and just total kind of head fuck film. So definitely worth seeking out. We've got Julie Christie in here. It's directed by a guy called Donald Cammell. I'm not too familiar with his work, but this is the Region 2 release, same as the Region 1 one. We've only got a trailer on here, but definitely seek out this film if you haven't seen it already. Really impressive film. I saw it a long time ago and it's just, yeah, one of a kind film. So check out Demon Seed. A haunted house type film. It's probably one of the best ones out there. It's Peter Medak's The Changeling. Yeah, as I said, it's kind of a haunted house type movie, ghost story. And it's quite an impressive one. It's quite well directed. Again, we've got some really chilling sequences in there. He knows how to get the atmosphere right. And yeah, we've got memorable scenes. That scene with the ball coming down the stairs. And yeah, just a really quite impressive ghost story, because you don't really see many good ghost stories post 1960. So it's a really good film. This one has got George C. Scott in it. It's basically this trauma in the past with his family he's trying to get over. So he travels to this new community to start up a new job, moves into this old dilapidated mansion, and this mansion is haunted. He starts to communicate with the presence that's there, and through that communication he begins to unravel this really dirty kind of secret, which kind of it points towards these really prominent members of society and them having done some really bad things. So really cool film. I enjoyed it. I saw it again a long time ago, but I only just picked up the DVD. This is the Australian version. It's an anamorphic widescreen, but if you enjoy ghost stories, definitely worth picking up. Next up we've got Night of the Comet. This one's one of those kind of very popular 80s films. It's very similar to Return of the Living Dead. I think that was definitely a big influence on this movie. So as you might have guessed, it's got a heavy comedy element to it. We've also kind of got, there's zombies in a way, but not really. It's this phenomenon that's taking place. This comet is going to be, I think we're set in LA in this storyline, but this comet is going to go over. And everyone's really excited about it. It's this big event, but when the comet does finally go over the city, everyone that witnessed it is killed basically. They turn into this red dust, and those that aren't killed turn into these zombie-like creatures. The zombies in this can talk sometimes, they can wield weapons, so that's pretty interesting in that respect. But we've also got another subplot of government cover-ups in this kind of experiment within yeah, the government ranks. So yeah, we've got another one of those kind of Romero-esque storylines in there too. So pretty fun movie. It's one of those kind of feel-good horror films. Very light-hearted and silly, but it's got some kind of touching moments in there too. But yeah, so if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's a really, really cool film. It's one of the best of its kind. I'm kind of surprised I didn't own this one already, but we don't have a release here in Australia. So yeah, check out the Night of the Comet. This is the MGM release from the States. No special features, but just a really cool kind of PG-13 horror film. Next up, I'm going to have to do this one really quick. We've got White Buffalo, and Extra the Mutilator was telling me about this one. It stars Charles Bronson, as you can see. It's kind of an animal attack film in a way, but it's kind of also really hard to explain. This film is just, it blew me away when I watched it the other day. It's really poetic and visionary. It's just a really superb film. It's about Charles Bronson and this. It's also got this story of this American Indian hunter, and they're both hunting this fabled white buffalo. Charles Bronson keeps dreaming about it. This Indian's family was killed by it. So yeah, they're both hunting him, and it's just a really, really superb movie. Got great cinematography, beautiful landscapes, and it's filmed really beautifully. The dialogue and all that kind of thing is just top notch. It's one of a kind films. This is the only, I think, DVD released in the world. I think there may be one in America, but it's a crappy full screen version. This is anamorphic widescreen, and yeah, it just got released here, and it's just a really, really superb film. Plus, when the white buffalo actually goes on his rampage, it's just excellent. So if you have not seen this film, definitely try and get it. White Buffalo, it's excellent, excellent stuff. And that's going to have to be it. Running out of time, but thank you for watching, and Jarashut out.